Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. Now my readings today are on the subject of karma really, and I have just done a reading about Prince Harry and karma and in the form of Jemima Khan leaving Netflix. That seemed to be Prince Harry's moment of karma, moment of truth. Meghan Markle of course is involved in a dispute with Associated Newspapers, and the appeal hearing is going on at the moment. And I have to say right now, of course, that this is just a tarot reading for entertainment purposes only, and please do your own research and form your own conclusions. All of this that is going to be said in this reading is all just entertainment purposes and all allegedly. So, using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, I'm going to be looking at the court case, the appeal hearing that's going on. It started today. I think it's running for 3 days. Apparently you can watch it online. I'm not sure about that. And living in a country where we very seldom have power anymore, certainly I'm not going to be watching it online, but I can get online. I have more important things to be doing. But it has emerged in a very curious way that Jason, and I'm not sure how to say his surname, Knaup, something like that. Jason, former media person for Harry and Meghan. I can't remember what his exact capacity was, but he of course left. He was the one who lodged the bullying complaint against Meghan Markle. He was the one that then took it to the press, it seems, later on, allegedly. As I said, everything in this reading is allegedly. Now, it transpires, according to Newsweek, an article that has just come out in Newsweek, Jason has made a new statement, given it to Associated Newspapers. They are trying to get the statement admitted. And in the statement, Jason says that, first of all, Meghan Markle fully expected that letter to her father to go public. It was not intended as a private letter at all. And second of all, Jason claims that he was the go-between between Meghan Markle and Omid Scobie, that Meghan Markle fully cooperated with Omid Scobie in writing that piece of bilge, Finding Freedom Mark 1, because of course Omid then updated it with an epilogue, which I think is more of an epitaph for himself than anything else. But Jason claims that he was the go-between, that Meghan cooperated, and that Jason was the one that trotted to and fro, I suppose, with proofs and with Meghan's diaries. Here, Omid, this is the latest diary. These are the notes she smuggled to her friend in Canada or whatever, all allegedly, all for entertainment purposes. But if this gets admitted, of course it's going to be calamitous for Meghan Markle and her credibility as a witness. And so I'm going to be looking at the court case from Meghan's point of view and see how she feels about that statement, see whether it's going to be admitted. Just a regular Celtic cross, and I'm looking at the cards and forgetting what my train of thought is. What I wanted to say was that I have already done a reading on this court case. I did one several months ago, quite early on in the channel. I'm sorry I don't have the number of that reading, and it didn't look good for Meghan way back when. As far as I can recall, it looked as if this appeal hearing was going to go badly for her. But let's see that. As I say, it was a few months ago. Energy changes, people make different decisions, all kinds of things happen, as we can see with Jason. And the Newsweek article, how Newsweek can release what's said in a confidential witness statement, I don't know. But I know not too much about the law, and probably safest that way. And underlying energy of this reading is the Chariot. So that, of course, is things driving forward, very dynamic energy, very swift moving energy. It's a Cancerian. I don't know who a Cancerian is in this reading. Certainly not Meghan Markle. Maybe Jason is. But somebody here who's very ambitious, very powerful, very potent, wants something to happen. And I don't think that that's Meghan Markle. It's not her energy. I've never got the Chariot as her energy. This is somebody else who is driving forward very swiftly with something that's going on, and very, very powerful energy coming off this, whoever this person is. Not clear to me right now. But let's see what's going on. This is a reading from Meghan Markle's point of view, of course. So the situation right now for her. And we get the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Not working. Things not working out for her. All her plans and schemes, whatever she tried to accomplish, and also money-making schemes that were going on way back when she wrote that letter. And it does look like it was a setup for a copyright claim, or a big setup way back when, as she thought she'd be able to print money with, fool everyone, fool her father, fool associated newspapers, fool everybody. Hasn't worked out. Plans and schemes haven't worked out, and could be costing her an arm and a leg as well with that 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This litigation certainly very, very expensive, and they've already been told off about it by the courts, how expensive, both parties, about how expensive this case is. And her challenge at the moment is the 9 of Swords in reverse, the worry and dismay card, the self-recrimination. What have I done? And oh, she's wishing that she never started this, that it didn't ever enter her head to set Daddy up like that with that letter. And who knows how set up he actually was with that letter, but let's not go there in this reading. But she does wish that she hadn't thought of this and had never gone down this road of suing the newspaper. She thought they'd roll over and die, they'd settle out of court, and it would all be a triumph for her. Poor little Meghan, treated so badly by the British press. She was just writing a personal letter to her daddy to express her heartbreak at his betrayal. No money is costing her an arm and a leg, and it's costing her many sleepless nights. She's trying to get out of that stress and worry, but so far I don't think really succeeding. And let's see what's hidden, what's underneath all of this, at the root of all of this. The desire to heal things and balance things. And very interesting. I do think that she now regrets what she's done, sees the error of her ways, and wishes she could fix things, wishes she could make it go away, pour oil on these troubled waters, have some almost divine intervention. I think that she might even be getting on bended knee and praying at this point. She doesn't strike me as someone who has a spiritual bone in her body, but it does look as if she is almost pleading with the universe to intervene and help her out and make this go away, heal this mess, fix this mess. Temperance card, of course, patience, balance, healing, divine intervention, all there. Not a card I would associate with Meghan Markle any more than I would the Chariot with Meghan Markle, unless it's in reverse, of course, when the wheels come off and car crash. And we see that often with Harry and Meghan, but upright Chariot, no. Powerful energy there is somebody doing something. And Meghan hoping that someone intervenes. Could it be that she hopes that the Crown intervenes and sorts this mess out for her? It did look in the previous court case with Justice Warby that the Crown intervened. Of course, allegedly, my opinion, it did look all very suspicious the way it all suddenly ended without a full hearing, summary judgment granted. Meghan hadn't even made a full discovery and released all the documents she was supposed to release, and still the judgment was handed down. All very suspicious, and these two cards are making me very suspicious that Meghan is hoping the same thing's going to happen again for her, and she's going to be saved at the 11th hour. Let's see how it goes. But what is her focus right now? Oh, wow. Yeah, she's hoping someone's going to save her. She really is. I think she's on her knees praying, but she's also crying on the phone. Crying on the phone to somebody, I would say, crying on the phone to Prince Charles. If she's going to be crying on the phone to anyone in the royal family, that's the one she's going to be crying on the phone to. Make it stop, make it go away. That's the begging and pleading, weeping and wailing card, even though it's upright. The same energy with the Temperance card and with the Ace of Cups. That same Dove of Peace. Oh, she's trying her best to wriggle her way out of this and say she didn't mean it to be like this. She didn't mean to be nasty. She didn't mean any of this harm that's happened. And she wants to make peace. She's a lovely girl. She's fair. She just wants everybody to be healed and everybody to be happy and make this all go away. And a pause from me and the absolute shock of Meghan Markle thinking you can just make legal proceedings this serious go away. But I suppose in her life, everything dreadful that she has done has been removed, erased from her record, whether it's by her father, who allegedly had to help her out at university, that hazing scandal allegedly, or whether it's with the royal family who wiped her rather salacious past from the internet. For the most part, there's still some weird things that float around. But yeah, people have made things go away in the past, so let's make this go away too. Why not? I'm such a dear, sweet girl. What's happened in the recent past with this court case and Meghan? The Emperor in reverse, things not going her way. She thought things were going to go her way. She thought she was in charge of this whole thing. Things didn't go her way, very clearly didn't go her way. And when things don't go the Emperor's way, that is a very big blow to the ego of that Emperor. So she suffered some sort of injury to her ego in the past with this. And what's going to be coming up in the near future with this court case, this appeal that's being heard, and we get the Empress in reverse. Wow. Again, this energy of Meghan really in not being able to control this situation. Empress in reverse is, of course, the mother card. Mother being exposed, possibly. We do get that card in the reverse quite a lot with Meghan Markle, like we get the Chariot in reverse with Meghan Markle. Empress in reverse, could it be that some of that is going to come out in this court case? Interesting if it does, but just generally with the Empress in reverse, of course, it is not able to expand your plans, not being abundant, not being creative, not manifesting what you want to manifest. So she's going to be stopped in her tracks, and it's going to cost her. It's going to cost her abundance. It's going to cost her this image she has of herself, of sitting there in that garden, that luxurious garden with those expensive robes that she likes to go around in, with a tiara on her head. It's going to cost her that. It's going to injure that view she has of herself that she tries to portray in public. She's no longer going to be seen in that light. If, in her own mind, she's seen in that light. Certainly, the vast majority now don't see her that way at all. They see her as the Empress in reverse for sure. But she herself might actually be faced with the cold, hard truth about herself as the Empress in reverse as a result of this appeal hearing. Let's see. How does she feel about the statement that Newsweek is reporting? How does she feel about the fact that Jason has gone now and made another statement? King of Pentacles in reverse. And it's a big blow. The King of Pentacles in reverse is a very angry card always for me. It's the Taurus card. It's the successful business leader. It's the being in charge, being comfortable, being very secure. And when it's in the reverse, all the security has gone, and in its place comes the Taurus bad temper. All signs, of course, have a temper. Taurus temper is that bullying kind of temper. And I think she's had a massive tantrum about it, very angry about the fact that this has now happened, and that somebody she thought she possibly could count on, because allegedly he was the one, the go-between between her and Omid Scobie, somebody who she thought was in her corner, loyal. Pentacles are always about loyalty. Has turned out to be disloyal, has turned out in a very big way to have betrayed her. So she feels betrayed. She feels very, very angry. I don't know who, if anyone in this story is a Taurus, perhaps Jason is, but she does feel viciously angry, I think, at this. Will the statement be admitted? Will it be allowed in? And it does look like it, because whoever thought they were getting away from trouble with the Six of Swords and the upright, rowing that boat away from trouble, stuck. When the Six of Swords is in the reverse, you're not able to get away from your difficulties, from your troubles. And those troubles with swords are legal troubles. Swords are about legal disputes, written word, evidence, testimony, statements. And there it is. Six of Swords in reverse, and it looks as if she's going to be stuck with this statement at some level. and it is going to do her harm. She's not going to be able to run away from it and hide, as she previously has been able to run away from things and hide. So her hopes and fears right now for this appeal hearing, and wow, death in reverse. She fears that this is going to end very, very badly for her. Death card is bad endings, devastating, massive change to status, a very, very bad and public ending to her life as a royal. The death figure on that white horse rides over the royal figures on the ground, flattens them. She fears this is going to flatten her. The death card is in the reverse, which means stuck. Same as the Six of Swords in reverse. It's a stuck energy. It's not being able to get out of this mess. She's made this mess, and she knows she's made this mess because we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. She knows she did it. She made this mess, and she fears that she's going to be stuck in it forever. It's not going to end. This is just going to go on and on and on and on and on. And of course, this legal matter has dragged on for almost as long as she's been married to Prince Harry. I can't remember when she decided to sue. There's been so many cases, but it was a long time ago. The first case was, of course, delayed countless times, pushed back for all kinds of reasons, alleged miscarriages and all kinds of things. So she is afraid that this is going to haunt her forever. Whatever happens is going to haunt her forever. Let's see the outcome, and I can hardly bear to look, quite honestly. I'm quite nervous about this. And the outcome is really an extraordinary card. And you have to go and watch the previous reading I've done on Prince Harry and Jemima Khan, because exactly the same card came out as the outcome. 7 of Wands in reverse. I can actually not believe this. I'm stunned that sometimes the universe speaks in very loud and very clear ways through the tarot, which is why I love tarot so much. It's the give up card, the hands up, I surrender, I can't defend myself anymore. When it's in the upright, as I said in the previous reading, you're on high ground, you're under attack, but you do feel able to push back, fight back, defend yourself. You feel that you're in the right. When the 7 of Wands comes out in the reverse, you are not in the right. You cannot defend yourself. You're very vulnerable and you give up. It's a hands up card. I surrender. I can't fight this anymore. She is going to lose, according to these cards, whether she somehow tries to settle. We may not hear the exact details of what goes on. She might say, a statement might come out saying that this is too difficult, it's causing too much conflict for the royal family. I'm the angel of peace. I want to heal things. I don't want to fight this anymore. So I'm going to give up, even though I'm in the right. I'm going to give up just to do the right thing. And it does look to me as if PR people are very busy in the background with this couple, with Harry and Meghan, saying, you really need to fix your reputations. You have got so out of control. You have got so far off the track. And this could be the explanation of this Chariot card, finally. And I did think that I would understand it at the end of the reading. And I do think right now that this Chariot card is telling me she wants to get back on track. She wants her reputation back on track. She wants her career back on track. She wants her life back on track. And this has been a vast detour that she has gone on, a terrible mistake, a very poor choice of course of way back when. And she has now learnt a lesson, possibly, with Meghan Markle. Don't know if that's a thing that she's ever capable of learning. But she knows that she has taken a wrong turning with this court case and is going to try and weasel her way out of it with the 7 of Wands there, and with this begging for help and turning on the tears and the charm and asking Prince Charles and the royal family and everybody to help her make this go away. And I had another thought about all of this that I felt I needed to say, but it has gone completely from my mind now, so it obviously wasn't so important, about the Harkles and their karma and what is coming for them. but it does seem as if things are not going very well for them right now. This court case is going to be quite a moment in her life. So let's wait and see what happens. And I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you in the next one.